Hey, this is Phil Singer. I just wanted to talk about this really cool program I just picked up. It's called Artisteer, Artisteer. You can go to artisteer.com and you can download the demo and take a look at it. And what this thing does is absolutely mind-blowing. It can generate websites for you automatically for a lot of very popular content management systems like Joomla, WordPress, Drupal, or .NET, or even Nuke. It can also output some static page content. So once you get to the website, you can go to the download, and they have a beta release of 3.1, version 3.1 for Mac OSX. Now, it's not running natively, and it's a hair slow. It's not unbearable. It's just bearably slow. It's usable, so don't be put off by it at all. I've been using it. It's okay. And the last 6 hours that I've been using it, it's only crashed once. Now, like I said, it's in beta, so I expect this to be released soon. And, you know, the price just blew my mind. For what this thing can do, the standard edition is $129.95. They also have an affiliate program in here. If you link off to them, you can regain some of your expenses through commissions. I haven't done that yet. So let's go ahead here and let me show you what it can do. Okay, when you start up the application for the first time, they want you to indicate what kind of project you're going to be building. They have a whole bunch of online templates that you can download as well, and they have a whole bunch of samples that are already built in here. So let me go ahead here and click on the sample so you can get just some idea what I'm talking about. Here's like my stories blog, Linda's website, my diary. I'm hovering over them, and you can see that the right hand side is just giving you a little thumbnail preview. Okay, but I'm going to create something from scratch so you can see the power of why I'm so excited about this application. I tend to use both Joomla and Drupal, which are content management systems on the out on the web. They're CMS, you might have heard of them. It's a little intimidating at first, but once you get the habit of how they work and what they are, everything clicks together. So what this product is going to do is it can actually build a template that you can upload, and all the navigational components and look and feel will then be inherited from your template. So I'm going to go ahead here and create a Drupal template. And what we're looking at right now is just an out-of-the-box, bam, started. Now, if I want to go to the very beginning, I can click here and it will randomly select all of this stuff and suggest an idea. It came with a whole bunch of really cool stock photos, but you can add them to the library, and it will do that for you. So like this picture right here is a stock photo. This is a stock photo too. Let me scroll to the bottom so you can just get a feeling for what it did. I can have it suggest just purely colors, which I just clicked on, and there, see, it changed the color of the website. I can also have it suggest different fonts, and I just clicked on that, so it just did that as well. Sidebars. Okay, so it looks like we're looking at a 2-column website that has a fixed width. That's another thing you can do. You can WYSIWYG the layout structure, which I thought was absolutely the coolest thing I've seen in a long time. I clicked on suggest idea again. There we go. So here's another idea that it just whipped up. Again, that's a stock photo, and I'll show you how to get to that as well. This is a full page. Nope, it's not a full page. It's again a fixed page 2-column system. If I come into this highlighted area here, I can click on just the highlighted area to suggest some content design for that as well. And I just clicked on it, so give it a second, and there, it changed some fonts. You might not have seen it. It might have been subtle. Here you can see the menus as well, and if I hover over the menus, again, it highlights them with I can go directly into the menu positioning, or I can suggest something. Again, I click suggest, and so there, it kicked up some menu designs as well. So I was sitting here just running through ideas, and I mean, it's amazing what this thing can do. There's a really cool website. And this is a 3-column website with an overflow on the actual sheet. Okay, so this thing right here is called a sheet. And then you've got page. So let's go to sheet real quick, and you can see they even have like radiuses for the edging. Let me go ahead here. I want to round out the website a little bit, the sheet, and let's see what it can do, if it can do that. Did I click it? Let me click it again here. I'll randomly click it and see what happens. There we go. Isn't that cool? I love this little menu thing that it picked for me. I think that's so neat. I'm going to I think I might actually use that. I'm just sitting here clicking on suggest so you can get an idea what it can do. Look like it. There we go. That's not bad. That looks cool. Let me show you what some of the really neat things too you can do with the header. So it's got this abstract. Let me drop down here. I'm going to change the header to this. I like that. And watch what it does with the header. Just a second. It is an emulator program, so it's not exactly the fastest thing in the world, but I must have had, there must be some kind of a fill color on or something. Let me click on the suggest here real quick. There we go. Well, that's cool. Isn't that cool? And then I can, let's say that I don't like where this picture is, I can position it over to the left a little bit more, or to the right, excuse me. And just give it a second while it figures it out. And it had a whole bunch of really cool flash accentuations, like this particular thing here. I just did a flash of clouds. Let's see what happens here in a second. See if it does some. Yeah, see that? I don't know if you can subtly see that effect. Yeah, there we go. It's got a little cloud. It's got a whole bunch of built-in flash. They're transparent accentuations, like this one here. I'll show it to you in just a second. That's another one I just picked. Isn't that neat? And you can change the positioning of the flash effect, although you can't. That's horrible. You can't see it. That's so funny. And then it's got a whole bunch of options too. You can say it's in transparent mode. It repeats, autoplay, transparency, quality, blah 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 blah. Or if, let's say, you needed a background of that you don't. Here, I just downloaded a background of underwater. Let me see here if I got it here. And let me see what this looks like. Let me load it in here and show you. So I wanted to show you how you can load in your own JPEG. So now this is, here's the fat part of this design. So the stock photos and stuff that it has are full-blown images that are rescaled with CSS. So if you really wanted to make your website tight and fast, what you would do is you would go into the pictures themselves and trim them down to the size that you wanted them. It makes sense, right? Oh, by the way, see this sweeping effect? That's actually that's an effect. Where did I see that earlier? Is it on sheet? I think it's on sheet. Nope. Background. Yeah, here we go. Lighting effects. Oh, that's for the whole page, not for the. Let me look on the sheet here real quick. Nope, it's not there. Header. Here it is, effects. Yeah, we'll do something cool like that. Let's see what it does. Let me turn off this flash because I find it a little bit annoying myself. No flash. And let me do a blur on. I don't need a blur for that. I don't need that either. Oh, you can do a gradient. Oh, the background you can do gradients too, which I thought was pretty sweet. So yeah, let's work on some of these backgrounds. So I'm going to do a light dark, and let's see here. I thought I saw no background, and oh yeah, here's some of the textures I saw. Simple dot pattern background. Oh, I like this. This also, you can also pick if you want like these overflow menus. Oh, can you see the dots? I don't know if that's going to come through the menu or through the video very well, but here are the different menuing structures. You can have a header at the top. You can have menu navigation at the top above the picture. I'll just click on a few of these so you can get an idea what I'm talking about. You get that. Um, you can do this. I just randomly picking samples so you can see what it looks like. Now, so let's hypothetically say I get this thing looking like I really like it, right? What you would do is you would say, obviously we would save. You could pick what kind of thing you wanted. By the way, if you go into the website mode, you would then define each one of these links here, okay? And the actual page content. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to say home, just so you get an idea what I'm doing here. And you obviously right click and you can add more pages. Okay, so what it's doing is it's building static content for the purpose of outputting to a static page website. And so when I would export this, it's going to generate HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Flash, the whole 9 yards for anything that I have on here. Obviously, search isn't going to work because that's only going to work in some sort of a content management system. But then, you know, once you get in here, you would actually modify the content of the page. So I have been babbling about this for a few minutes. Let me go to some of the buttons so you can see some of the effects we get on this. That should affect that search button over there. And there you can see that it did that. Let's work on this menu. The one that it picked was kind of cool. Let me see if I can find that again. It had this. Which one is this? It's got that really cool, like rounded but square edges. Let me see if I can find that again. Oh, it crashed. Well, it crashed on me twice now in the last, I don't know, 7 hours. Not too bad for a beta product. But anyway, once you get done building it, you would export it, and that would be it. It's a little risky buying a beta product, but I thought this was pretty good, and I asked them when it would be out of beta, and they said pretty soon. They just have a couple of issues they're working on. So, hey, if you want to talk about it some more, let me know. Like I said, I'm frequently saving, but it works. So, I'll talk to you later. Bye.